welcome to episode 8. Let's get it. Let's see who gets eliminated before the last phase of the game. Morning at camp, the contestants wake up knowing something big is coming. The announcer says the challenge today is going to be the last one before the next phase of the game. Everyone gasps while Shadow smirks. And the announcer says we're having a final team swap. Sodwalkie and Fire Spirit Cookie's names appear, and announcer says both of y'all are switching teams. Fire Spirit immediately celebrates, and he says, yes, I'm going back on the Blazing Champions. I literally named this team. Shadow says, good, we could use someone competitive. The heck does that mean? Meanwhile, Sawaki slowly rolls to the other side, saying, I already regret this. For the Blazing Champions, the captain's still here. So it's Fries, Pro Man, Shadow, Bambi, Pavlova, and Fire Spirit Cookie. I guess Pavlova swapped still. Oh. All three of them are in an alliance still. And then the Heroic Sweets, the captain's also here. And the other team is Sodwalkie, Plum Pudding, Charcoal, Whipped Cream, Dogman, Mau Mau, Robin, and Blossom. Blossom is giving a very long speech. Man, everybody probably asleep. She says teamwork requires structure, planning, and strategy. Robin whispers she's been doing this for 20 minutes. Mau Mau sighs, getting fed up. He says, I respect leadership, but wow. Whipped Cream Cookie tries to stay polite. Man, Whipped Cream Cookie's the GOAT, bruh. He says, maybe we should try a shorter pep talk next time. Blossom nervously smiles, saying, right, I'll work on that. Sodwalkie whispers, I'd like the other team better already. Shadow's planning with the Villains Alliance, saying the merge is coming soon. Frost says, good, I'm tired of these team challenges. Proto Man leans against a tree. See, this is why you my favorite villain. This is why you're the GOAT. This dude is literally leaning up against the tree with his arms folded, with his leg folded on top of the other leg. That's how goated Pro Man is. Pro Man's the GOAT. This is why you my favorite villain, bruh. This is exactly why. Pro Man says, who's the next target? Shadow points at Bambi. Oh, God. He's unpredictable. Is it raining outside my house right now? Anyway, Bambi's sitting nearby staring at corn. Corn? Frost says, yeah, we should probably eliminate him. Fire Spirit suddenly bursts in, saying, hello, team. Shadow says you're loud. Hey, don't bully my goat like that. He just got back on the team. Fire Spirit says, I missed you guys. Frost says, we did not miss you. Fries. Frost, I hope you win this season, bro. But don't clog Fire Spirit like that. Don't clog Daddy Spirit like that. Fire Spirit slander will not be tolerated. Especially by me. Yup, it's raining outside my house right now. Anyway. Announcer appears again. I love how Fire Spirit just ignores that. Gagged. Anyway. Everyone runs. Robin dramatically dives into a bush and finds nothing. Dogman digs a giant hole for no reason. Fries finds a fake immunity token that just says nice try. Meanwhile, Whipped Cream Cookie actually finds one. That's surprising. He hides it in his big hat. Announcer says the goal is simple for this challenge: make the other team laugh. The last person who doesn't laugh wins immunity for their team. And also, Bambi and Plum are automatically UFE today if the other team loses. Both look nervous, and then Heroic Sweets form first. With Robin's comedy, he trips on a rock and falls off, saying, "I meant to do that." Pro-Man chuckles. No, Pro-Man, you're supposed to be my goat. And Pro-Man is out, unfortunately. Dogman wears a banana peel hat and slips everywhere. Fries tries to hold it in, but he explodes laughing. Me him too? Y'all just wiping out my villains alliance, huh? Fries says that was funny. Sidewalkie rolls in circles, saying this is my stand-up routine. And Far Spirit laughs instantly. They love laughing at me because they wiping out my favorite characters right now. The Blazing Champions try to make the Heroic Sweets laugh. Fries points at everyone, saying Robin looks like a rejected Halloween costume. Robin bursts out laughing. Why are you laughing? My boy just gagged you. Why are you laughing? Frost says and Mau Mau looks like an angry plush toy. Mau Mau laughs, getting him out. Bambi walks up saying corn, and then there's silence. And then he screams corn at the top of his lungs. Then Charcoal loses it and starts laughing. Fire Spirit starts doing ridiculous dramatic poses. He is so diva coded. He's literally putting his hand out like he got nails. I am the spirit of fire. As he slips into mud, everyone laughs except Whipped Cream Cookie. So for the last member standing, we have Blazing Champions, we have Shadow, because he don't laugh at nothing. And then Heroic Sweets, we have Whipped Cream Cookie. Shadow tries to make him laugh, saying, "I'll destroy the planet." Whipped Cream calmly sips tea, saying, "That's concerning." No laughing. So the Heroic Sweets win again and the Blazing Champions lose. But since Bambi's automatically UFE, he's at risk. Everybody voted for Bambi? Yo, I didn't even go give him a chance, bro. He just rejoined like last episode. And Bambi's eliminated because the votes are unanimous. And he just joined, so all he says is corn and gets launched away. Shadow looks satisfied, saying one more step closer to the merge. Meanwhile, the Heroic Sweets celebrate, but behind them, Whipped Cream Cookie quietly holds the immunity totem, saying this might be useful later. Announcer says next episode, the next phase of the game begins while everyone gasps. And that's it. So, I was not expecting Bambi to get out as soon as he joined, but I guess that's how this show works apparently. See y'all in episode 9, I guess.